What does this mean? So now are these, like, taken out? Oh. Has undermined the enemy plans. They've been weakened. Oh, cool. During the years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over one side of Daria's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in Glade Barn. On her more civilized days, Beerus would drop into town for gossip and tool repairs, but on the whole, she felt clear-headed only among wilder kin. Wayland cobbled together a proud little structure atop the summit of the righteous. I wouldn't say it does us justice, but at least you know you're somewhere special. That's a place we built way up in like the northwest. Last stream, Wayland wanted to like make a monument to their deeds. Wayland tried to take Beerus Shopping at the local outfitters. Plus, they gave the Guardians of the Wild Woods a great discount. But I like the clothes I have. Yeah. So what's going to happen to their burgeoning relationship? How many days have you worn that thing? Hey, I wash it. Transformations. Advanced Daria's transformation? Whoa. Action Bash. Daria strikes with her tree arm, knocking the foe to another tile and dealing additional damage equal to the distance knocked back. I'm gonna say no, because I imagine it will eventually be inevitable that she'll transform a little bit, so let's delay it. I could advance Beerus, give her a wolf claw. So it does more damage than the bite, plus potentially bonus damage. That's kind of cool, but also, like, sure. What is going on? Oh, we're upgrading gear? So what is the 4, 6.9, 3, 5. So this is just straight up better. This one is the Frostfang. Cost is 1 ingot, 5 heartwood, 1 hide, 1 fabric. I really want to give you a regular bow. Oh, but now you can't use two-handed items. Ah! Okay, well, let's give Sordana a one-handed weapon. This is the same amount of damage, the same range, has more stunt damage. So that's probably what I'm going to go with. This has less damage, but more stunt damage. And more stunt chance. The stunt damage is the same. So you're sacrificing base damage for crit chance. I'd rather just have the base damage, to be honest with you. Here, you have Shred, which gets rid of armor and stunt damage, but you have less accuracy and less block. I think I'm just going to go for the Green Shadow's Thorn. It's going to take like all of our ingots, but we can do it. I like Moonstrike quite a bit. Now, what happened to your... So you can't use the poison anymore, Beerus. So maybe we could give it to Sordana. Oh, JK, this is something we have to craft. I don't like that. Okay, now what about giving you better clothes? We don't have enough fabrics. I'm assuming same down here, yeah. Okay, and we probably don't have enough ingots to make any new weapons. We could maybe make you an even better wand, even though we just made the Elusifort Gobsmacker. Probably the greatest wand name of all time, if I'm being honest with you. It'd be a little more damage, more stunt damage, more spell damage. I don't see a reason not to do it, to be honest, because we're just going to get more resources as time goes on. And then what was... There's more warding, or more block, but less warding. Which, warding is from a magical attack. It honestly seems like the staffs are just better, but I do like this. And then he could have a dagger or something as well, or maybe we could give him a crappy crossbow, or we could give him a regular bow. That seems stupid because he already is doing ranged attacks, so like there's no reason to double up on range. I would rather give him a dagger, which we can't forage at the moment. So I'm just going to give him a better wand. I really like the Elusiphore Gobsmacker. The Simulacrus Rowanflog, of course. I gotta keep the tradition going of our good-ass wand to our gooder-ass wand. Alright, now we don't really have the resources for, like, anything. I feel like, at least not anything that's going to be useful for anyone. Alright, your range is back up to 6.9, which is... What is that compared to what it was with the level 1 bow? It's about the same. Alright. Beerus volunteered her free days to deciphering the Epicurus. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today something in her research slides into place. There's history here. And now she can guess where their enemies might be. It explains why you had a few years of relative peace. No, you're not getting it. Let me put it more simply. Imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army, out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd look for an enemy first. People love to have someone to hate. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. I don't know about that. So you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it? Some kind of divine spear as a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? All interesting questions. What I know is what I learned from their stone and our meager archive. I was able to find other records of Epicurus, rubbings. This was my first clue. An Epicurus is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. Dude, the horse head, not the horse head, the wolf head, I can't. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places? Queen of the Seas? No, but get to the point. Thank you, Wayland. Speaking for the audience. Our stone tells almost the same story, almost, and according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? We stand alone in many ways, but we still stand. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card at every battle. Yikes. Alright. So this is a recruitment opportunity. Nice. That's exactly what I want. So I will send... How do I want to do this? Alright, so let's look at our objective this time. Investigate Shan Altar. 350 days left. Clear Gorgon sites to get more time. Okay, so let's all head this way. Because it looks like... Because we can't get through these mountains. So we're going to have to go this way anyway. So... Let's come recruit. Costs 3 legacy points, but why can't I do it? I don't want to craft either. I just want to gather. I'm gonna lose it. I just want you to come here. Oh, we can't go there. Okay, so we have to scout here. Okay, I didn't see there wasn't a bridge. The geometry of magic. Wayland's out of sorts, and Vera thinks she has the answer. Okay. Things in Clover Pass are drunk or sleeping. The last greasy lights wobble in quiet windows. At least, mostly quiet. La Hikla. So few display the ability to measure and augment their drunkenness without going overboard. The merry stumbler scrapes along the back alley, fragments of foamy song following after, fading into the early dew. The night doesn't slosh so easily in every belly. What's wrong, love? You look like you're about to go belly up in the whiskey pond. Not tonight, Vera. Sorry. I bet I know what it is. Is it the damn wolf head in the wolf arm? I know what you're going to say. I don't need to get out and exert. You haven't been getting out and exercising. Have to get your blood going, your lungs pumping. Even I need to clear out my head sometime. Do something physical. It's like meditation. Look, I know it works for you, but what? What's that face for, bro? Because I just had the perfect idea. There's this mystical order. They live out in seclusion. They're all about training the body to unshackle the mind. I'm sure they teach us one or two tricks for only a small investment of $9.99 per day, and bring your friends on board for a discount, or at least give us a quiet meal. They set out in the morning, much too early, or get out. Well, I don't want them to fight. So Sordana can't come with us. I mean, why don't just send these two on their own? They're gonna go up this way. The story continues. Beer and Wayland have arrived. Over generations, a modest compound has grown near Val Weaver Works. Some folks have come here to gain wisdom and strength, while others grew up inside its protection. It's a place of relative seclusion, inhabited by an order of knights focused on peacefully honing their bodies and their minds to work in concert. You from around here know about this place? Every sword is 3 swords. Alright, bro. Drop the strain. Oh, really? There is a sword of intention, the sword you balance and swing, and the sword of consequence. When all 3 are aligned in purpose and decision, only then may your strike be true. Yeah. Want some nut bread? Without another word, he turns and leads them down a hill path, darkened and dappled by the sun-threaded cloud cover, into a sparsely treed field, rolling Greenstown landmarked by low, gentle walls. There it is, a nice nut loaf. I don't know about this one. Hey, listen, Bira here convinced me we were going to go do some kind of, well, there's apparently a group of philosopher knights making their home around here. Is that you? You mean the Warless Order? Yeah. That is us. You want training then, I see. The wise seeker doesn't ask for bread, but for the skill of baking. Is that really what you're planning on wearing, though? I mean, yeah? Alright, those are good training outfits, then why even ask? Well then, pleased to meet you. I'm Malroth. Bringing the thought self and the meat self together begins with your name. But it's only the beginning. Please never say the meat self again. Together we'll make the metaphysical much less meta and a lot more physical. Over the next week, they train, eat, and sleep on a schedule. Malroth's style is grueling and relentless. We can get health and speed, or accuracy and potency. I mean, for health and speed would be really good. Speed is whatever, but health would be good for Bira, especially. But accuracy would also be good for Bira. I'm gonna go this. He seemed kind of like a weirdo anyway. It's a week full of experimental astrologies, prolonged discomfort, and the recalibration of sense and reflex. Sunset approaches on their final day of training. Malroth leads them into a closeness of a nearby wood. The resinous air sparkles. He halts. Exertion is that way by which body and mind are exhausted, and from exhaustion springs growth. Exerting mind and body together, we access the geometry inside ourselves. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Geometry? Geometry's inside us. Interesting. The shape you make, your spirit, meat and bones. Didn't you know that that's the basis for magic? It's not an ethereal energy. It's present in the alignment of every physical thing. You can channel and direct it. If you're conscious and practice enough, sensing and manipulating that geometry makes you powerful. Well, but how important would you say the core is? Shouldn't I blast it? Oh, do. A well-sculpted core is very attractive. What is happening? Uh-oh. Random encounter. Out of a sudden shadowy knot of smoke comes an ambush. Okay, that makes more sense. We got ranged accuracy, melee accuracy, and potency. What is potency again? You're not going to tell me, huh? Now, this looks like an enemy we've never fought before. Yeah, Thrixels, I think, are what they're called. The Woken. Alright. I don't know about... There's only 2 of us, bro. And neither of these people are melee fighters. I don't like this. Oh, this could be nice. Good God. Bro, this is rough. Good job. Good job. Maybe should have focused on the people right next to us, but I figure we're going to eat this attack either way. It would be clutch if you could block or dodge this. Oh, thank you, Beerus. Alright, so now Beerus, you can Wolf Claw. Great. Wait, oh, because he's like netted. Damn it, don't kill Beerus. Mortal choice. Wayland feels as if his limbs are made of lead. He tries to call out a warning, but he's too late. Beerus doubles over. Tell death to sniff elsewhere. Nothing takes my woman. Beerus could lose even more health and speed this campaign. I'll learn about the ever after and bore you with it someday. Beerus dies and Wayland gains +1 warding for the campaign. Or, finish this work, Wayland. You do it better anyway. I'll see you again. I kind of like the last one just from a narrative point of view. Like, she's like been pulling them along. She's the one finding all of this stuff out. And then she says, you know, like, you gotta finish the job for me. But I also don't want her to die. But also she's only gonna have 4 health. Which seems real bad. But I've invested so much in her. I can't let her die. This is so dumb. Why would you make me fight all of this with 2 people? Wayland's voice is all she needs to hear. Beerus must live to share life's lessons and riddles, the puzzles of longing and wandering, all the dumb morning moments with the man she loves. And if their places were reversed, she'd expect Wayland to do the same. Now, honestly, Wayland might die here too. Let's get you out of here. Now, what is this thing gonna do? Don't net me. All right, that's acceptable. All right, as long as you don't kill me on this turn and I get to go on the next turn, I think we should be fine. But yeah, that upgraded Ignite Well, we didn't even upgrade Ignite, but still, that was a good Ignite map. We really got to find a way to increase Beerus' health. I don't even know if that's possible, but we got a Hurl Axe, 2 throwing axes that shred armor and deal damage. I mean, that's pretty good for Waylon's offhand, I guess. At least until we get him a dagger. Where did they come from? Were we betrayed? No, that was just Wu and Piper. Stand up, you rascals. The ostensibly dead cultists rise sheepishly to their feet and tug off their disguises. Malroth, take it seriously. Hi there. This cool lady was Wu, and that ploppy, humorless ogre is Piper. Think of it as a final test. An easy one, perhaps, given your abilities, but one you certainly passed. I'm sorry. Did I just almost let a party member die and instead give them a permanent debuff for the rest of the game because of a test? I guess we'll go back to our nightly philosophizing. I prefer to think of it as a philosophical night. Philosophical knighting. Please tell me that -1 health isn't real. It can't be. Phew, I'm glad they're gone. But anyway, what was I saying about enlightenment? Oh yeah, surpassing our limits always takes a refiguring. We're redrawing the lines inside ourselves. If we do it with carefulness and wisdom, the new shapes inside us grow more aligned to the geometry of magic, the geometry of all things. They leave the woods, a small, silent procession. Bidding their instructor farewell, they embark on a journey across the night. They walk long enough that all the stars have sprouted. I have esteem for old math, of course. Perhaps it's our error that we divide these things. Arithmetic and art, study and dance, medicine and magic. Anyway, we got some good exercise in. There's always been that place inside, from which I reach out, and at which the invisible arm of the world can reach me. But to think of it as something physical, I don't know. Mist takes form. But they keep marching. To the verge of dawn. Thanks for dragging me out of here, love. Or dragging me out here, love, off my drinking stool. So return the favor and drag me back to it. Are we just not going to acknowledge the fact that she almost died? Beerus will counterattack after a successful melee attack or dodge. Once per combat is a swift action, Beerus can call on all wind spirits to guide her to a distant tile. That's probably going to be pretty good for her. Or +1 base damage scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency. I'm going to do this just because she's probably going to have to be running away a lot. I'm so mad. Weren't you already at 5 health? But he was at 6 health and now he's at 7, so maybe you would have gone up to 6 if I hadn't... Well, because you leveled up probably. What is the question mark? He has no task assigned. Okay. Okay, so she's going to heal for a little bit. You get down here. Or I guess over here? Yeah, okay. And then you can meet up with them after they scout this area. Actually, let's chill. Wayland, come along. Beerus has returned to action, so you come over this way. So stupid, bro. The Sunny Dragon levels have been revealed. This place is not infested, so why don't we... Beerus, you come over here and start recruiting. I think I did that wrong. Now the rest of you assault this dude. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. So now we're back with the other two ladies. My feet are so tired that my hands are starting to feel it. Don't get too excited. So we'll hit Errolyn Boilers tomorrow morning, but that detour added more time than we thought it would, and our food is running a little low. How low? I've got onions and onions. I thought they were still jerky. I figured we'd need that tomorrow. Onions aren't a meal, they're an ingredient. I bet I could get us a fish. Watch this. I bet I can change your mind. Watch this. Okay, I mean, 26% is higher, and, like, if you gotta take the chance of a fish. Now, a fish is something you can build a decent meal around. Come on, that was a good spot, but there was a good spot back this way. You have a fishing pole? Nah, easily improvisable, though. Source dude, just trust me. At a nearby pool? Can't say I've done much fishing lately. How long do you think this will take? You have a rod of some sort. I guess it was easily improvisable. Who can say? You should probably get some stories ready, though. Later. 12 hours later. So much later that the previous narrator got bored. I forgot the words. Does Wayland kind of weird you out sometimes? That's rude. Quite a bit later. So, how much longer do you think? I don't know. Maybe the bait was wrong? It's getting dark. I think we should call it. That's unfortunate. It wasn't the worst way to spend the evening, though. Thanks for trying. Maybe we can attack Drawin with piercing onion breath tomorrow. Alright. So are we gonna have like a malice? Because it's been a while since we fought Drawin. But there's only 4, and we're in a familiar setting, this tower map that we've seen a couple of times now. We've got our 2 amazing warriors. I want you to... Where's your shield? Oh my... The whole point of giving you a one-handed sword was because you were supposed to have a shield. An alarm? I haven't seen that before. Aren't you... Oh, you know, Sordana's the one that did the Guardian move. Alright, you come up here. Hit this one. You hit this one. And... you finish him off with a fire leash. That's a little overkill. But, you know, whatever it takes. Nice, nice. And we gotta get, oh, hello. Stormthroat bird? What does that mean? We gotta get Sordana and Daria, the, like, counterattack abilities we saw earlier. Shoe bird. Okay. That's annoying that we're gonna have to use a ability on this. Let's get in here. I mean, you seem more annoying, so let's kill you. Even though, actually, that's dumb. We probably could have killed him with, Wayland. But oh well. I think this should still kill you, hopefully. There we go. So this ignite is amazing. And now you can't come through here. But also, we can't go through there. Okay, now we can. Not really scared of you. Let's just... do this. Let's throw an axe. Oh, come on, bro. Try again. There we go. And there was nowhere for you to run, idiot. Get sliced. Sordana might level up, but I kind of doubt it. No. But still, a good outing, team. Okay, we found a higher level armor for our warrior. You already have link mail, which is what this is, so let's give it to you. That'll give you more armor, but less dodge and less speed, but that's okay. And now they... Dralvin Stump can throw a net. Is the Stump the name of the monster? Or the name of the ability? I think it's the name of the monster. But still. Okay, so you are moving this way. So you guys, let's go ahead and do this. And we'll take our time this time and grab an item. Hopefully here or at Stag Glade, or maybe even here. I don't know, like, where all you can craft. I would like to grab a shield, or maybe see if we still have that shield. I don't know where it would have gone. The song for the someday gone. How long has it been? We got Daria walking around. Life's gotten too crowded. How long since I've really felt inspired? Daria, did I hear right? Hold on, I gotta check something. Did I hear right? Oh, did you? I was talking to myself mostly, but you're leaving, right? I was going to take some time for, you know. Do I know? I don't know what it is, really. I could help you figure it out, I guess. Oh, I wasn't really... Yeah, I'll grab my things. Clearly she wants to be alone. You have any idea where we're off to? Somewhere I can find meaning, perspective. In that case, isn't the bar a good place to start? No, it's beyond the horizon. That's what I do know. No, we're gonna go out and explore. Even though last time sending 2 to do this didn't really work, I'm gonna send 2 this time because... Alright, we got Quinlan. Hello, Quinlan. What is your... The story of Quinlan Fickle. Quinlan learned quite early that those who were first didn't always prosper, that those who were strongest tended to get what they wanted. A curious talisman was once given to him by a small group of suspicious wanderers. They came by night and pressed it in his fingers, then evaporated into the wilderness. He craved fame. Adventuring seemed like the best way to get it. What is secondary color? Oh, that's his belt. I mean, this seems fine. Yeah, I like his shaved head and bushy beard and whatnot. Welcome to the party, Quinlan Fickle. What? Class are you? That's what I'm trying to think of. The Guardians of the Wild Woods have reached Martmaland. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Well, I suppose it has been like 20 years, and he's 19, so he has literally been waiting his whole life. That's crazy. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my father was a renowned cowherd? Not because he was good with cattle, but because he beat a bull god in combat and won him a good fortune. And then Grandpa, legend is he threatened a flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Martmaland. I don't know about that one. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. I think I've heard that story. The point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. Careful where that logic is taking you, my guy. It beats behind my eyes such that I can barely sleep these days, and so I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to prove I belong to this lineage. Let me join you. Fair warning, you're probably going to spill some of that precious hero blood, but if you're on board, then we are too. Probably going to grab another hunter, just because it seems like Beerus might be closer to death than I like to admit. Plus, you know, it's always nice to have, like, ranged attacks spread throughout the map and whatnot. And he could use a two-handed bow, since Beerus can't. So now he has to train. I'm going to let Beerus help him with that. Wayland, what are you doing? Oh, you're securing the site? Alright. So what do you think of Astelbane's Bed? A song for the someday gone. Why doesn't it surprise me you wanted to come to a place called Astelbane's Bed? They say the brave who came here shall learn of themselves deepest truth. I feel like there should be an apostrophe in there somewhere. Shall learn of themselves deepest truth. Well, one thing I've learned is to mistrust your vacation ideas. Man, this art. It's so good. Just taking a look around. I'm trying to stay upbeat about this, but the day dies, sun falls away, and in the night they build a fire. I don't know what I expected to find. I think I'm mostly looking for a feeling. I think I understand. Remember when we were new at this? Everything was new, each path we took, and every labor we put ourselves into? I'm bored. Oh, that fire. And so she's singing, "Tell me of sorrow, this rose that you kept by the bed in which your last poor Ansel slept." That song. We woke full of laughter and barely he gazed. The curve of his mouth is a kiss he upraised. He sang, "Over the hills, peaks is shy, but sure dawn, and sure as the sunrise, I'll someday be gone, but recall me in love, and our joy may live on, and you do, and you do, and you do." The old love song is one she's sung 100 times by a fire, 100 times with a friend, and still, tonight it feels new. How strange. Are you falling in love? Or just being bros, being gals? I always did love that song. Me too. Songs don't need to be new, like homes. A song can be a kind of home. A noise rises in the darkness, not an echo of them, but the resonant call of something else. Did our voices wake the neighbors? Oh, please don't make me do another fight. Well, there's been some run-ins out here. Stick by the fire, maybe it's nothing. Or, I don't like waiting to get ambushed, let's look around. Let's stick by the fire. They stand back to back, and at the rim of the firelight, a foe emerges. Okay, well. Only two. A Thrusk and a Dweaver. These are... I can't remember what these are. Are these more Thrixel? Okay, yeah. This should be probably the easiest fight in the history of fights. Unless more show up as time goes on. Alright. Interfusing is really annoying, to be honest with you. I should be the only one allowed to do magic. Let's get down here and away from that interfused stuff. And if you try to get closer, you'll get got. Like that. I told you what would happen, and I told you what would happen, and you both are too stupid. Nope. You teleported, excuse me? Let's switch to Daria. Oh, she can get close enough to attack. Yes. You beautiful woman. Alright, I told you that would be the easiest fight of all time. They didn't even take damage, and they both leveled up. Let's go. That is clutch. So Daria is now a blue horn warrior. Well, she doesn't use range, so that would be good. If Daria ends her turn by moving, she will automatically... Oh, that is huge! Daria will counterattack after a successful melee or dodge. That's also really good. I want that for Sardana, but since she's like our tank, like, yeah, having her automatically enter Guardian whenever she moves somewhere is honestly like the best thing that could possibly happen to her. I'm actually really glad I have Beerus doing the recruitment. I didn't even think about that because she has the Bard trait. As a swift action, every other turn, Sordana knocks an enemy up to 4 tiles away, dealing 4 damage for each armor she has. I don't love any of these. I'm actually going to re-roll. Sordana has +2 armor and +1 warding. That's not terrible. As a swift action, Sordana engages a foe, forcing it to attack her. Sordana must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor per engaged foe. So that's a tank ability. I like that. I think having just the passive +2 armor and +1 warding is better. A hunter armor. Oh, okay, never mind. I can give it to Beerus. I thought we weren't going to be able to give it to her. Yes. Nice. So now everyone other than Quentin, the new guy, or Quinlan, whatever his name is, has level 1 armor. To my eyes, it's all clear. Same here, nothing moving. Well, that was sudden. Sudden, but not unexpected. Recall how far out we are. Yeah, I suppose things don't surprise me much anymore. You know, I am glad we came out here. But let's be on the road at dawn. Yeah? When you sang, and when I sang with you, I started thinking that really, the most powerful, most original things, they're old. They grow with you. Like good friends and songs remembered. In the morning, they will simply start home. That's nice. Wait, did she level up again? What just happened? Or maybe just when we finished that quest. Okay. So I can upgrade Paladin. Enter Guardian at the end of every turn, even if you ended your turn by attacking. Oh my god. Daria gives adjacent allies +1 bonus damage and spell damage. That's also amazing. That's also amazing. Holy crap. I mean, I have to take this, but those are both... Daria is just a legend. Wow. Plus, she just looks cool. Like, look at that. She's definitely my favorite character so far. Yeah. Okay, I think that's probably a good stopping spot. Next time we stream, which will be next Wednesday, unless we have another crazy storm, we'll get Quinlan on board. We will investigate Sean Alter. We have about 200 days left, but we can clear Gorgon sites to get more time, so we'll probably clear at least 1 or 2 in these areas. Yeah, I think I'll probably send them immediately here, and then Waylon can hook up with them, and then Quinlan and Bira can hook up with them. It's going to be tight. I actually don't know if we're going to make it. 200 days passes really fast in this game, but we'll find out next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm having a super blast with this game. It's one of my favorite games I've played in the last few years, to be honest with you. I think it's really, really something special. I'm pissed that Bira keeps dying, but she's holding in there. She's 43 years old. And so is Wayland, okay. And then these two are 38. And then we got the little baby boy coming on board. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. I will see you next time.